Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls with me, Crudeless. This is episode 27. Getting way into this game now. In the last episode we defeated the Duke, known as Seath the Scaleless, the albino dragon. We acquired the last Lord Soul. Now we have them all. And in this episode, I promised you that we were going to look at what this broken pendant would do. And it's really interesting that this is a pendant. It's apparently from Oolacile, and previously we had loads of hints to this area of magical, I guess a magic kingdom lost to the ages. We got some hints previously when we defeated the moonlight butterfly up there, that this whole place is indeed... it has a previous history. And we rescued Dusk of Oolacile down here. And now for the next story part of this game, the next lore, it's important for you to think about, I guess, 4 characters that are important. First of all, we have the different rings we got. The hawk, the lion whom we defeated, the Ornstein. The hawk we got from Hawkeye Go. And we got the Hornet Ring from Ciaran, or Ciaran, depending on what you want to pronounce it like. And we also got the Wolf Ring from Artorias. And we fought his wolf, Sif, before we could traverse the Abyss. All the way back inside Darkroot Gardens. And now we're going back here. We're going to check out what this broken pendant is. Now, we got the pendant from the Crystal Golem in the Duke's archives. And it is, well, you need to rescue Dusk of Oolacile first, of course, and then you get the, when you rescue her, she will, or the pendant will spawn inside the golem, back up at the Duke's archives. So here we have some of these guys. Let's just clear them out for the 7th time. These guys we one-shot, unlike the ones in the Duke's archives, whom were quite a little bit more skill, so these are a little weaker. So people have debated, was it Seath who trapped this maiden here to investigate her magic? Or was it something else who trapped her here? Corpse here. But her summon sign is gone apparently. That's strange. Let's go inside. I'm not wearing the appropriate ring. Let's put on our trusted rusted iron ring. Yeah. By the way, I already told you guys all the way back in the episode when we explored the Darkroot Gardens that you wanna make sure you look around and memorize the area around you, because it's going to be quite important for the next part of this playthrough. And I also, in addition to talking about the 4 Knights of Gwyn, another part of this. Would you look at that thing over there? And another important thing to note is Koth. Back in the Abyss, after we defeated the 4 kings of New Londo, Koth told us that the dark would eventually consume all, and that was the way of nature and way of life. And we have gathered all of the Lord Souls except for 1. And it's a pretty nice thing they did here with the Lord Souls. In the intro video, they mentioned the pygmy, so easily forgotten, who also obtained a soul. And we talked about the Dark Soul, which this game is actually named after, and how humanities gathered together could combine the Dark Soul. And a theory that is quite popular is that the Dark Soul was split into humanities and spread to all humans, and that basically the way of nature is that the undead will everything will turn dark, and humanity will, well, be humanity. The age of men, not the age of gods. The age of fire. So, let's approach this. Looks like some sort of portal. But before we do, let's take a look at this corpse here. We find the Crown of Dusk, the antiquated dress, the antiquated gloves, and the antiquated skirt. Special magic crown bestowed upon Dusk, Princess of Oolacile, upon her birth. Its wearer is blessed by all manner of magic. This raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks also rises. You also got the dress. A dress from the ancient fallen land of Oolacile. Its ivory-colored silk features elaborate embroidery and is imbued with ancient magic power. So apparently Oolacile fell. The fallen land of Oolacile. Let's approach the portal. So now we are in the Sanctuary Gardens. If you look closely, you will have a revelation once we go upstairs or out of this little cave here. And you'll notice something pretty impressive. The Sanctuary Guardian, immediately a boss fight. This guy is pretty tough. And he's a lot more difficult than the bosses we've fought previously. But as you can see, we deal a lot of damage to him. So that's good, at least. Oh, but he is quite quick, so be careful. I haven't fought this guy in a while, so... Oh, he does that as well. Pretty cool boss, actually. He looks like a chimera. Well, got him in the head there. That was lucky. Whew. So yeah, be careful. He does like a swipe with his... Oh, he does a thunder-like flying spell there. That's pretty nice. But yeah, let's make sure our health is up and let's avoid those shocks he does. Ooh. Yeah, take a look around you. Take a look at the trees. Everything. Oh, that was not good enough. Let's make sure to top our health up. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that they decided to put the boss fight immediately after you enter this area. But I guess he's the Guardian, so... Yeah. That's him down. One of the tougher bosses. He's pretty offensive, but he is pretty easy to take down once you got it all down. And if you have a strong weapon, this isn't really that difficult. Let's take a look at the soul. Soul of a Sanctuary Guardian. Soul of the white-winged lion Sanctuary Watchkeeper, who dreaded the spread of the abyss. The Guardian exhibited traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to the beings known as demons. So it's closer to beings of a demon, and it feared the abyss. So maybe the demons also feared the abyss. That's a thought. Now once we go through this pathway here, we'll see something interesting. This is the Oolacile Sanctuary, so we are back in Oolacile. There are statues of people here. And there's a mushroom lady. Of course there is a mushroom lady. Let's level up our vitality to 29. Getting stronger every day. Let's talk to her and see what she has to say.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior? Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Oolacile. Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Oolacile. Knight Artorias came to stop this. But such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see an abyss was begat of the night without...
So yeah, she wants us to help her. As you can see, she sells the same stuff that Dusk sold us. The Oolacile ivory catalyst, for example.
May the flames guide thee.
And she also say, "May the flames guide thee," instead of Verenus Nox, as the people of our age says. So it's clear that we have gone back in time to a different age, in a fallen kingdom. And we saved Dusk of Oolacile, and she went back here. But now she has been kidnapped by the primeval or primordial human, she claimed. And she also said that Artorias wasn't strong enough, or he was too close to the abyss to be able to help out. So we need to play hero instead. That's pretty cool. Let's make our way through here, from the sanctuary and out into the open. Now if you notice, this bridge here looks pretty familiar to a bridge we've seen before, with this path up to the left with a flower and the river running below. This is actually where we fought Sif, the white wolf companion of Artorias, at a grave of Artorias back in our day in the Darkroot Gardens. Really, really cool how they did this. And those look extremely like the forest men that we fought in the woods. But these are the keepers of the forest. So yeah, this is the royal wood, apparently. And he fell down. Poor pathing on that guy. See ya. But they also dropped the blood moss, and you can see they are made of trees. So they're fairly similar to the ants we've seen overgrown in the forest, or the woodmen, I guess. But they're fairly well hidden. And additionally, you can see inside here these knights. We fought them before. We fought them back in. These guys, these knights here. We fought them back in the Darkroot Gardens. Only then, they were a lot more ancient. And they are fairly strong. I forgot about that attack. Yeah, they look pretty cool though. So yeah. Oh. Forgot how to fight these guys. I haven't done it in a long time. Yeah, got them down there. But yeah, so these ancient guys still around, but they are a bit more worn down, I guess. So this is the place we found the mushroom men who guarded the divine ember that we found previously. Remember? It's just to the left here, and I love this place. I love the fact that you go back here and it's no longer dark. It's not as dark this time around. And soon we'll be at the place where we found Alvina. Remember the ooh, would you look at that? And up there you can see Anor. And this huge castle connected to this one. And over there we have this building, which is connected by another bridge. Ooh. Well, I guess it's not connected in this age, but that's the little place where we found the cat lady in our day, Alvina, and joined her covenant with the Guardians, so she's up there. Let's go inside here. As you can see, there is something of an elevator down there, but let's not jump down there because we'll probably die. But that's a shortcut for later. Let's loot this thing. We got the Guardian Gauntlets. This Guardian set is pretty amazing, and you can see a corpse over there as well. We need to be aware of that for later on. So let's make our way down out here. That's a shortcut for later, as I said. But if we make our way, as you can see up there, that's where we fought the forest guardians, and we got attacked by the PvP guy, who killed us with his, I guess it was his spear, I think, or the fire spear. I think that was that guy. But yeah, and over there, that's the water and all of that good stuff. We want to make our way across this little pond here, and there was a bridge in our time, so there must be a bridge as well. And there you see the bridge down there. But there is some more stuff we can gather in the forest. There are some drops we can get from these guys. Here's the little area with the we fought the cats previously, and these guys are pretty well disguised. I guess is a good word for it. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. But the scythe will pretty much take care of these guys fairly well. At least that's what I hoped it would. So yeah, the scythe is really useful in this area right here. Fortunately not against those guys though. These are super strong. And he'll do the upward slash once more, so let's be aware of that. Maybe. Just keep cutting him and eventually he'll go down. A little stronger than what we're used to, but they still drop the purple moss clumps, which is useful. So I'm just exploring the forest now, taking a look at all the places we've already been to in an episode long ago. By the way, I recommend you go back and watch the episode if you're like uncertain about what areas are which and what I'm talking about. Just go back and watch the Darkroot Garden Forest episode, where I just ran through everything and didn't fight the cats though, but we fought a lot of stuff. So you can put those videos up at the same time and just mute one of them to look at the different areas that we are in. I recommend that you do that just now. Ooh, I can hear something. Yeah, there we go. Hello. Luckily, these guys are like cutting. Oh, we got an Estus flask there. Somebody had just kindled the bonfire back at the boss. We got the Guardian leggings as well. I'm gonna gather all of these parts. They are basically scattered. Oh, another one. So people pretty much using that one, that Estus flask, or kindling that bonfire there a lot. But I want to get all of these gloves. Another one, really? This guy, probably the same guy, just kindling the same bonfire 3 times or something. But thank you, that's really helpful. But yeah, we want to gather all the parts of this set here, because it has some interesting lore in it, I believe. But let's try not to pull all of these guys. I think we only got 2 of them, I hope. Ooh, let's get our weapon ready though. Don't want to fight all of them. Oh, that guy was pretty aggressive. Hello. Yeah, we got some of them, but I guess we'll be able to take some more on. I hope, at least. Fairly strong against magic, that guy. Oh, not good at all. That's not good. Let's get out of here. Let's get down to this area. It's a bit more open. We have another guy running around here as well. Yeah. Let's use our guerrilla tactics. Oh, that was cool. That's one down. Oh. Let's take care of this guy as well. Christ, that was too close. This guy, he's pretty much done for. Oh, aggressive fella. Feeling like I got the skills right now. Oh, said and just got hit in the face. That's Dark Souls for you. Oh, this guy's fairly angry to not get killed by a wall again. Yeah, I probably shouldn't get braggy. But he's down. Dropping 1,000 souls and some loot. Let's see. The Stone Great Axe. One of those weapons they wield. We're also going to take a look at that later on. But let's loot this guy first. I can't remember really all of the locations for all the loot, but I'm just clearing out the area to just make being able to explore a bit more. So we have one more guy over here. Oh, and let's just get away from him. Ooh. I find it pretty useful to just use this running tactic, to be honest. And yeah, pretty much deals with these guys really amazingly because they are so slow. So this was the building we were in previously. I guess we've cleared out the entire area of the south of the river now. I think we have, at least. I don't think we have anything else. This is the pond with the Divine Ember again, as I said. Keep hammering that detail in. This is the place where we found the Divine Ember. Remember this place. Sorry for that, but yeah. But before we go on... Oh, I guess that's where we found the gloves. Let's take a look at the different stuff we found. So we got some gloves. We got the Guardian Gauntlets. Gauntlets of the Stone Knights, Guardian of the Forest Sanctuary. The Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted gauntlets are oppressively heavy. We also got the Guardian Leggings. Leggings of the Stone Knights. They pretty much All of these parts are super heavy. As you can see, it weighs 10. And it has amazing defense, by the way. And the axe. Where's the axe? Or was it a hammer? The great axe. Great axe borne by the stone knights who guard the forest sanctuary. This great axe, requiring inhuman strength to wield and more fitted to manual labor than battle, is nevertheless completely lethal. So it has beast scaling in strength. Pretty amazing. Super, super strong weapon. But it was super heavy though. And yeah. That is Calamite. We'll see more of him later. That was a dragon, by the way. A full-born dragon. Or at least a remnant of a dragon. People are not really sure about what he really is. Is he a dragon? Or is he a remnant of a dragon? This, by the way, is a trap. Because I think there are some guys up here to the left. Trying to trap... Oh my god, I almost jumped right in front of us. That would have been dumb. But yeah, you're supposed to fall down here on this left path here. And he's still around, this guy. I guess I was too slow there. No wonder. What's over here? Some sort of pod. There is some sort of corruption here, as you can see. The ground is filled with this tar-like substance. Yeah. And here's another guy. With like a gardening scissor. Pretty creative enemy design, to be honest. But if you want to go to the temple, that's the way we're supposed to go. There are some more stuff up here that we can see, I think. I don't want to make that jump, to be honest. I think there is another way around. And you can also go up here, I think. Yeah, so if you want to go back... Yeah, oh, I think this is the correct way, to be honest. I think we're supposed to jump over... Up here, maybe. No, that can't be it. But yeah, we can go down on this side as well. I don't... Can we get up here if we do? Let's go back there later. First of all, we need to go back across this little path here and towards the big, huge arena thing. Because that's where we're headed. Ooh. And here's the path you can take to get the items. Yeah, this was the one I was looking for. Here we go. Some more of these blood red clubs. Not really sure I'm going to use those, to be honest. We've been through a lot of the game. As you can see down there, there is some sort of loot. We can get that later on. Before we can jump down, though, we want to get this one. I think I heard something. Oh, well. Got the soul of a brave warrior. That's me, alright. Brave. We're not a warrior, though. We're more like a destructive force. And here we find Elizabeth's mushroom. Elizabeth was the mushroom we just talked to. Let's take a look at this one. Where is it? Elizabeth's mushroom. There we go. Greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Large medicinal mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Its dramatic effect can make the difference between warrior's life and death. So it's basically a Hail Mary savior of life if you are low on health. Don't fall down there. That's your certain death fall if you want to... Yeah. If you want to be a little risque, you can do that, of course, but you don't really want to. And down here... I don't think there's anything down here. Looks pretty nice, though. Can you remember we were here previously? Down there. Ooh. That's where we fought the Hydra. Down there, you see? On the undead berg. Nowhere to be found. But Anora still up there, so that's really cool. But yeah, we're going down there eventually. There are some loot down there as well, but not yet. Another guardian over there. Hello. But the view is pretty nice, though. Oh, is that something we forgot to loot up there? Or was that just a flower? Ah, well, I forgot something looting. Oh, by the way, don't fall down there. I think we can jump across. Okay, guys, we are back. Oh, and oh, 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 oh. And I'm back at the place where I died. Oh, went along and killed some of the other guys along the paths to the left there, so I have some more souls. And something struck me. Oh, let's try to make the jump now. There we go. That's a little bit better. We got the Guardian Helm. That's where this is. Let's take a look at that one. Does it have anything else to say? I think it doesn't, but nope. Enchanted Helms. Something I noticed about these guys. Well, in addition to the fact that there is some sort of corruption ebbing from the depths here. But the one thing you notice is that the enemies here aren't really that equipped for war. The tree men, they look like gardeners. They have the shovels, they have like a scissor, and they have some of them even have these dowsers for watering plants. And the guardians, we saw the item description on the axe is more used for manual labor than battle. So yeah, apparently it would seem like the guardians, the horrible enemies that we fight here, are actually more suited for just keeping this place looking tight and ready, and they're not really made for war. So I killed some of these enemies previously on my way back because I jumped down and went wrong. Oh, another Estus flask. Here's another item right here. As you can see down there is a bridge with the dragon, or the dragon-like drake creature we found earlier. Get some large soul of a proud knight. But yeah, it might, you know, might be evidence towards the theories that the Oolacilians, they weren't really into war and stuff. They were more like the peace, love, and kind, you know, keeping the magic and keeping it real. So now we're on the other side of this bridge here, and this is the place where we fought. We found Alvina inside. Do you think she's still around? Alvina, are you here? Oh! Elevator. Yeah, this is the place where we find Alvina, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, now we can activate this elevator here. We'll go up and down, so that's nice. We can also go down. This elevator leads down to this huge Colosseum. But if you look at the top, the corruption is spreading. Where's this corruption coming from? Look down here. There's a city down there. We can see this whole city. Oh, almost fell down there. Down there in the darkness. I love the fact that this place is... Oh, this DLC is so cool. Just the concept of it, I love it. I'll get more into it eventually, I guess. Oh, some twinkling titanite from these guys. Didn't really realize they dropped those. And we got the gold coin. We've gotten some more of these. They are from Allfather Lloyd. Why are these back in this time? Allfather Lloyd, remember, uncle of Gwyn, or some sort of relative, I think. Little value in Lordan. Yeah, so this rock looks suspicious, but I have no idea what that is for. But this is the place we enter the Darkroot Gardens when we are here for the first time. It's a really nice detail. So we are here basically now, and then we're going down with the elevator. Check out what this thing is. This huge building, and I think you'd be happy with what we find below. Whoa. Pretty lighting. Here you see another bridge down here. And this additional little hole here we can go through, but it is super dark. And there isn't an elevator there, so maybe that's used for later. Hint hint. And we can traverse the light if you want to. Do you want to traverse the light? Let's take a look around before we do. Just want to make sure we see everything, right? Because if you remember the legend of the wolf, Artorias, it goes to say that he traversed the abyss and he's the savior of all. That's why they call them the Abysswalker. There's an NPC. We'll talk to him in a few moments. Before we do, let's activate this elevator here. And just jump off it, because that will be a permanent one from the bonfire back up at the top. So that's wonderful. Here we have an interesting character.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us. Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary Abysswalker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
So this guy is not Guy Fawkes, but he is the marvelous Chester. He sells the Lloyd's Talisman. He sells a lot of stuff, actually. Might be useful for later on. But he talked about
So long.
Artorias, the Abysswalker. And if we had happened to come along or meet him along our way on our journey, we might be able to meet him pretty soon. What lies beyond this fog, this wall of light? We'll find out in the next episode. Take care until then, guys, and farewell.